I'm a fresh graduate, and I've been unemployed for 2 months already. I've gone to 8 interviews, and none of them were normal. I sent out 1,380 resumes. The only offer I got felt dangerous. They wanted me to go on a half-month business trip with a man as soon as I started, and the pay was only 3,000 yuan. I'm really at my wit's end. I finally barely found a job today, but because I didn't agree to excessive overtime, they told me not to come in anymore. Earning this kind of humiliation fee is really not easy. Unpaid overtime, they call it 996. It's where you work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week. And she said humiliation fee. That isn't just a phrase, it's a real thing in China. It's getting paid so little and treated so badly, it feels like you're being paid to swallow your pride. So, when you see headlines about record numbers of Chinese graduates, this is what that actually looks like. I honestly can't find a job anymore. Today I tried doing one of those faceless live stream jobs. The kind where it's just background music and people can't see you. When someone enters the room, you just say, "Welcome, welcome." It was okay, I guess. I streamed for 4 hours, then I checked the income, 7 yuan. And I was streaming through a company, so they take about 15%. In the end, I probably get 3 or 4 yuan for 4 hours of work. After that, I went downstairs and ate a bowl of noodles, 10 yuan. For my American viewers, imagine someone tells you, "Can't find a job, just stream on Twitch or TikTok." You go live for 4 hours, do everything right, and you still can't buy a basic Chipotle burrito. That's the digital economy at the bottom in China. A young person who can't find a job, trying to survive on their own, he tried doing self-media, just because he said two sentences that certain people didn't like. Those words didn't violate any laws or regulations. At least as a lawyer, I don't know which law he supposedly violated, yet they managed to put him on national media and frame him badly. Are people even allowed to live like this anymore? A lawyer explains, someone tried self-media. Self-media is the literal English translation of the Chinese term used for someone independently creating content. They said two sentences certain people didn't like. No law broken, even the lawyer doesn't know what rule they supposedly violated. Imagine CNN or Fox running a segment calling out some random YouTuber by name as a dangerous troublemaker. Not a celebrity, just a guy with a small channel. The message is simple. Can't find a job? Try making content. Say something we don't like, and our situation can change overnight. Yeah, read between the lines, okay? At first, they guided public opinion to say, "You're poor because you're not working hard enough." Then they changed it and said, "You're poor because you made the wrong choices. Choice matters more than effort." Now they say you're poor because you don't understand human nature, because you don't know how to behave or deal with people. What they will never tell you is this: they are the real reason you're poor. Here, when they say they mean the people who design the rules of the economy, who benefit when those rules never change. The companies that normalize unpaid overtime and trash wages. What they won't tell you is, they are the real reason you're poor. So you end up with a generation that looks like this. Overeducated, underpaid, or unemployed. Falling back on gig work that can't even buy dinner. Afraid that complaining out loud can get them publicly crushed. Same pattern you saw after the 2008 financial crisis in the US. Millions lost homes and jobs because of decisions made at the top. But the blame landed on individual bad decisions. From the outside, we see China's strong recovery and record growth. But from the inside, it feels like this: humiliation paychecks, fake opportunities, live stream jobs that don't even cover the cost of noodles, and a constant drumbeat telling you that if you're poor, it's your own fault. If you want more raw stories like this, translated, decoded, and compared to what you know from the US and the West, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and tell me. Looking at these 4 lives, which part reminds you most of what's happening in your own country right now? But what do I know? I'm just a panda. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you here in the next one.